Wo- Hello, it's 21st September 2021 today. I'm going to touch on Alibaba and Tencent. It's time to think hard right now. Before I start this video, appreciate y'all can give a like and subscribe to the channel so that more people can have a chance to look at the videos that I share on this platform. Especially if you find of value of this what I have produced, I will appreciate that you will really give a like and subscribe to the channel. This is Alibaba share price chart over the last 1 to 2 years, and you look at the moving average 50 days of 183 USD. Now Alibaba share price is already at 151 USD. That's way below the recent low at in August, which is 152.6 USD, and it's 20% below the 50-day moving average. And not to say that 100 days, 200 days, yeah, really far away. So I think what I need to point to your attention is to look at a few price point. If it really cannot hold the $150 mark, we may have to look at the lower support at 146 USD. And if it really can't support there, we have to watch out for 135 USD. People who have been following my videos and articles on Tiger platform, Reddit will know that I do not advocate a position in Alibaba. As I mentioned many times before, that Alibaba actually start its price decline since November 2020, way ahead of other tech companies in China, which only start to come down in terms of price from February 2021. One thing to note is let's monitor the volume to see if it continue to shrink as price decline, because recent days volume haven't been that high as the price comes down. The only concern or the point to note is that, well, these 2 days is public holiday in China, so not much liquidity coming from the China market itself. I did a price performance chart against that of Tencent and compare that to Alibaba, and you see, and compare that against Tencent, and you will see that, well, since 2017, Tencent in the red line is up 125%, whereas Alibaba is only up 50+% in terms of price performance. So you will see that over a longer price chart duration, actually Tencent is doing better compared to Alibaba. And even on its way down, you look in June or May this year, Tencent was dropping down, same as Alibaba, but even its price decline from its peak down is still performing better compared to Alibaba. And that's my point 2 and 3. So you will see why I have always advocate, even to myself, that if I only have these two choices, I will prefer Tencent compared to Alibaba, and that's the reason. Okay, let me touch on NetEase, which is mainly in the gaming sector, since we have always been talking that about Tencent being the gaming giant in China. Of course, they have the WeChat, etc. But we purely compare it side by side with NetEase, and Tencent is 10 times that of NetEase market capitalization. But you see, over the last 1 year from September October 2020, after 1 year of volatility, moving up, then coming down, fluctuating, it's actually down 14% for both companies. But of course, we will look at the earlier part, October to sometime October 2020 to beginning of 2021. Actually, Tencent runs up in terms of price first, followed by NetEase, which slowly catch up and move in line with the price performance of Tencent. The market perception is they are almost the same in terms of the sector, and because of this market perception, Tencent and NetEase move almost in sync. But we do see that Tencent suffer more in terms of price drawdown. When I mention price drawdown is the decline in the price, you see that in mid-August, actually Tencent fall more compared to NetEase, which is in green. So the main point here is bit isn't that pretty anymore because of the antitrust measures. Here, can Tencent hold the price above recent low way back in August 2021? We look at the 50 days moving average, which is 483 Hong Kong dollar, and current price right now at market close today is around 450 Hong Kong dollars. So we look up for a few price point: 483, 412, and 383 Hong Kong dollar. And the next strong support is at 318 Hong Kong dollar. For myself, which I already have a decent portion of my capital deployed into Chinese equities like Xiaomi, Tiger Brokers. Currently, I do not intend to actually acquire Tencent at this price. Of course, being selectively cautious about, selectively optimistic about certain Chinese equities, I do hope Tencent and Alibaba can go up so that it can bring other Chinese equities price to go up as well. But I will sit out and wait. Naturally, if it's go out, I believe that other Chinese equity will go up as well, and the smaller Chinese equities may even appreciate a lot faster and in greater magnitude compared to Tencent. But if you only want to consider Tencent, Alibaba, for my case, I will choose Tencent. And what price? I think looking at the support levels that I mentioned here will be helpful: 412 or 383. But if you believe in the price pickup going forward, then 450 is a decent price level. Will it go down? Possible. And what's the drawdown? It could go down to as low as 318 Hong Kong dollar. That's where I see it. If the price support cannot hold at 412 and 383 Hong Kong dollar. As always, this should not be construed as any investment or trading advice. This reflects my current thinking about the Alibaba, Tencent, and Chinese equities and the broad market assessment. Thank you. Please do like my video. Thank you.